It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
It is round 2 of the NBA playoffs. The intensity just kicked up a notch for game 2. Welcome everybody, Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. And on tap tonight, it's the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the New York Knicks in New York. For the Knicks, they took care of business in game 1, protecting their home court. Tonight, a chance to extend their lead and assert their dominance in this series. They won the series opener. Chance here to hold serve, go up 2-zip. Shaq, what's the key for them to take care of business?
Well, you can't get complacent, and the effort has to be even greater this time around. Stop messing around and get to the effort.
Momentum from one game to another is overrated.
In a series?
Yeah, it's overrated. Because guys change up after the game. They kind of let it go. The best players in the world, I know, they're not elephants. They have short memories. They are not elephants. They forget.
Both teams ready to tip off. We'll send it to Kevin Harlan in the front.
Game 2 of the Eastern Conference Semis. The Cleveland Cavaliers, fighting for their first win of the series, will try to even the score at 1-1 as they go up against the New York Knicks. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue. Coming right up.
The Eastern Conference semifinals continue here on 2K Sports. Game 2. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Chris Webber and Kurt Anthony. Take it over to your sideline report. We'll see the Cleveland Cavaliers facing the New York Knicks. Take a look at the Knicks. A successful outing in game 1 has them right where they want to be with a chance here, guys, to take game 2 on their home court.
And this is the game that gives them a chance to put the hammer down. They've been building on their game 1 win with another one tonight. They'll have a stranglehold on this year.
Into the Knicks off the tip. All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. And so in the game for the Cavaliers.
And how about just floating to the rim on that shot?
When he gets up, and the officials will call the illegal screen.
Yeah.
And had the right idea there in calling for the screen, but he was just slow to get to the spot and didn't get set.
Yeah, as a big fella, that's the thing, Greg. You got to be quick in setting those screens. If you get a little lazy, you get caught for it.
The pass to Porzingis. Here's B-Train. Off the screen. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time. And he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim.
No way for his man to get around that one. That's for sure.
And you're right. They are precise in how they ran that play. Exceptional timing. That's all good stuff.
They set the pick. McGruder gets the Thomas. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Look, Thompson's getting after it. A highly skilled offensive rebounder crashes with power.
Big train passes to Porzingis. Grant with the ball. He's picked up by James. Grant against Love. Grant, that's good.
And right out of the gates, they are locked and loaded. 3 straight scores early.
Grant against James. Near the three-point line, it's Love. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
You gotta like the awareness from Love, seeing separation and capitalizing off of it with ease.
Morris with the ball. Here's B-Train. Good on the triple. B-Train's got 7 points.
That's what I'm talking about. That's a perfect 4-for-4 start. Now they're just getting all the shots they do.
Love with the screen on Morris. Thomas gets to Love. They'll kick out to LeBron. Pocket 6. Shoots over Grant. And Grant sends it back. Here we go. 1-on-1. Sinks it. And the shot from Porzingis.
That's his mindset. Attack, attack, attack whenever possible.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Here's Thomas. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Morris. Here's B-Train. He has 7. Porzingis kicks to Morris. And no good that time. And Cleveland the other way now. They come into this one after losing on Sunday.
Yeah, they gave up in that one. The defense constantly breaking down way too many times.
Yeah, I'm with you. Disgraceful. It's an issue that might be tricky.
And Love gets it to go.
Love is very intelligent. He's so effective in scoring off of the screen. Remarkable initiative.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. B-Train passes to Hernan Gomez. And Thompson sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. Six on the shot clock. B-Train passes to Morris. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can still afford to give a guy like him that good look.
Love watching James show off his muscle. No one getting in his way. He can't stop.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Knicks have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. The screen from Thompson. James against Grant. James dishes to Thompson. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Morris outside. Here's B-Train. 9 points in the game so far.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. The Cavaliers trail by 5. David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Tyronn Lue. Dave, what do you have to say?
I asked him about his team's mindset after that opening game loss. And he told me, hey, we're not down. We're on the road. Our goal was to come in here and take one of the first 2. We're still in position to accomplish that. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks.
Love watching James dominate on defense. Impressive protection artist. You better check your rear view when you drive to the hole.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Here's B-Train. 11 points in the game. And oh boy, boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. New York shooting their first free throws of the game. That free throw, good from B-Train. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
As great of a free throw shooter as he is, it's still a part of his game. He works very hard at it.
Magruder kicks to Thompson. Back to Magruder. The screen from Thompson. Offline with his three. The Knicks leading by 5. Morris outside. Screen by Porzingis. B-Train passes to Porzingis. Comes up empty down low.
That defense is as good as a block. I mean, what looks to be a layup turns into nothing. Oh, come on. Did you see that? Did you see that? I tell you what, whether it was Steve Nash, whether it was my boy Jay Will or Mike Bibby, when you're open, LeBron James finds you in no time. Terrific recognition. Love playing with guys like that.
Grant outside. Morris against Thomas. A wide open look here for Porzingis. Good on the triple. Porzingis has got 5.
I don't think we'll ever see another 7'3" player who can drain the three like Porzingis. He takes the idea of that inside-outside threat to a whole another level.
Love with the screen for Thomas. Thompson, a screen on Morris. Thomas, and it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Different look for New York. Devon Looney is checked in for Hernan Gomez. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Jeremy Grant. And it's Ntilikina in for Morris. Just 4 to shoot. Unloads. Will not go. This is off the front iron. The Knicks leading by 6. Here's Hardaway. The shot that time, not on target. Good D by James. Crowder dishes to Thomas. To Crowder. Feeds it to Thomas. They set the pick. Shot opportunity. No good from Zizic. New York's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. There's B-Train. He's got 13. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys. And it was the same exact story last time out.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Cleveland moving it around. Thomas, it's a wide open look. Buries the long-range jumper.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Here's Ntilikina. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Trains the three-pointer.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Here's James. Thomas a screen. LeBron kicks to Thomas. Floats it up for James. Hardaway with the steal. There's B-Train. He's got 18.
He just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Joakim Noah is checked in for Porzingis. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Ilyasova, he's checked in for LeBron. There's B-Train. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And now let's give you a look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. Well, you look at B-Train, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
And really, whether you're up or down,
It's a game of adjustments.
Yeah, he might have seen something he wants to exploit. Well, we'll see what they run coming out of this.
Kicks it to Ilyasova. There's the pick. Thomas outside. He's off on that one. Now the Knicks take it the other way.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Over to the left wing. Ntilikina can't hit. Cleveland's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Thomas passes to Crowder. Feet away. Here's Zizic. And another shot. And the layup is up and in.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Dishes it to Hardaway. Pass to Beecher. Noah the screen. 6 to shoot. Pass to Ntilikina. Over Thomas. Ntilikina gets the bucket. Ntilikina's got his first basket.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to summon up a little more sense of urgency.
Thomas a screen. Pass to Zizic. Dish now to Thomas. And he makes the bucket through contact and gets the whistle too.
With that now, only 2 of 7 to start the game. Not the start he was hoping for.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And just one of the most entertaining players to watch in the entire NBA. Isaiah Thomas at 5'9". Just impossible to defend. Scores from the perimeter, and he gets buckets around the rim.
1:21 left here in the opening quarter. It's rebounded by New York. Out left to the wing. Here's B-Train. 20 points for him. Pass to Looney. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
Wow. Wasted possession. Thanks to what should have been a simple pass.
Now Thomas. He's got 6. Ilyasova sets a screen for Thomas. Shoots off the screen. Buries the jump shot. Thomas got 8 points.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Here's Ntilikina. Noah the screen. And stolen by Ilyasova. Here's the break. Osman. The finish. A huge slam. The perfect end of the fast break.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case. It looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Oh, well, that's because it was terrific anticipation. Also, the quick hands, a lethal combination.
Hardaway kicks it to Noah. Shot off the screen, and that one hits back iron.
That's a great job to converge on him inside and prevent that easily.
Here's Thomas. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Pound for pound, the best in the league at drawing fouls. Isaiah lives it.
The Cavaliers shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. That one drops. He ties it up. 12 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's B-Train. And he hammers that one down right in the face of Ilyasova.
I tell you, Ntilikina has his head on a swivel, always looking to find the open teammate.
Back to the action after this word. A chance to hear from LeBron James as he talked about the challenge of remaining calm and collected throughout the ups and downs of the NBA season.
me, at a younger age, I was never even killed. We would win a playoff game when I was younger. I was excited out of my mind, and then you would lose, and I was the worst person in the world. But I think at this point in my career, I kind of stay even. One game shouldn't affect the next game. You know, you go out and play as hard as you can and live with the results.
Again, just another part. And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Porzingis and Hernan Gomez are together down low. B-Train out there with Morris. And it's Grant in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for New York right now. Outside, Porzingis. The pass to B-Train. Shot clock at 6. Porzingis kicks to Morris. Here's Hernan Gomez. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup. And while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, B-Train in the last matchup against the Cavaliers was all business. He finished with 54 points and also found a lot of open guys with a big assist total. When you look at the stat sheet, he was mind-blowing. It's hard to imagine he can follow it up tonight with that same level of production. Kevin, we'll see.
All right, David, thank you, guys. Could you believe that performance? Wow.
I mean, it was really something to see. I mean, he showed everybody just how special he is when he is on his game.
Once he got them on the ropes, he never let them off the hook. It was full-speed energy basketball. It was great.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
But it's surprising, Kev, to see so little urgency on the defensive side, especially with them losing this game right now.
The screen from Thompson. This is to LeBron. Shot clock at 5. And Grant sends it back. Shot from free throw range. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Outside Thomas. Love with the screen on Morris. Thomas gets the love. He feeds it to James. And Grant sends it back. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. Here's James. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Well executed. Great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Yeah, coming off of a good pick, you want to get that one. He gets the separation he needs. I know he would love to have that.
Nice shot by Porzingis.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
Oh, you're up by double digits. They're trying to keep the momentum, keep the foot on the net. That's his focus right now.
Here's James. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Porzingis. New York leading by 10. Grant outside. Screen by Porzingis. Beats.
Oh, my goodness. Fella's going to hurt somebody with a dunk like that. Probably will hurt himself.
Oh, there's too much fun to be had.
Well, unless you're the deepest there, that's getting shown up in a big way.
And the Cavaliers call time here. We've seen B-Train really have a great game.
Wow, it's time for them to switch up their defenses because what they've been doing so far is not working.
And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with the rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. Well, you look at B-Train, top 5 in the NBA, and his teammates love it.
And it seems like he's taking it on his shoulders to get every one of his teammates involved in the offense here in the postseason. What a passing display.
Osmond misses off the right iron.
Not easy to miss a clean look inside like that, but he manages to do it.
B-Train passes to Morris. Porzingis sets the pick for Morris. Off the screen. No good on the shot. Cavaliers go the other way with it.
He hasn't been able to sink anything, really. His team still leads, but it's unclear if he will find his game by the time this one ends.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Here's the screen. Here's B-Train. He's got 24. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. And there's a whistle that goes on B-Train. That's foul number 2 for him.
Oh, he's not happy to pick up a second foul. This early in the game, he's got to be careful.
Morris checked in for New York. 1:52 left in the second quarter. Clock at 6. It's a pick by Love. Here's Magruder, and he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick. Magruder's got it back down to single digits for Cleveland. Here's B-Train. He dishes it to Moore. Screened by Porzingis. And Moore kicks to Hernan Gomez. Over Thompson. Second shot opportunity. It's good by Hernan Gomez. And Gomez has got 6.
He lives for these type of battles with the boards. Doesn't matter which end of the floor it is.
The screen from Thompson. Magruder kicks to Love. James left side. And that one is off. And New York will come the other way.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, it appears as though he has lost his touch a little after connecting on 2 in the first quarter.
Magruder kicks to Love. Over Porzingis, and there's the 3-second violation. The Knicks making a switch here. Ntilikina's checked in. The Knicks leading by 10. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Out to Porzingis. Pass to Beach. 6 to shoot. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on LeBron James. The Knicks have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. Both free throws good from B-Train. LeBron, that's a 2-pointer. An amazing shot, just barely beat the buzzer.
That is as big a shot as you are ever going to see.
Nice shot, incredible clutch performance, putting the team on his back and taking them right across the finish line.
And so it's the New York Knicks with a 10-point lead, some breathing room heading into the break, and it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Another quick start here in this first half. What has been the key the last few games?
Oh, D.A., you know, my teammates have done a great job of getting me in a rhythm early on in the game. If I get a few touches early on, you know, I feel more engaged, and it builds from there. I mean, this whole team does a great job of believing in one another and setting each other up for success.
Well, so far, so good tonight. Thanks. Guys, back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway. Thanks for joining us once more as we get set to continue our coverage of the Eastern Conference Semis. What a game we're seeing from B-Train.
Yeah, so far they haven't found an answer for him. A scoring machine here in that first half.
He's a tricky cover. He does a good job of sensing the defense, making the right move at the right time.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, inside we got the tenacious Love and Thompson. And it's LeBron James. Then it's Thomas. And it's Magruder in at the shooting guard. Grant against LeBron. And that one drops. Grant's got the first field goal of the second half for the Knicks. The Cavaliers trail by 12. Thomas dishes to Thompson. Thomas a screen. Thompson passes to James. Knicks with the rebound. B-Train's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Grant. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
They've leaned on him tonight, and he's delivered with some great shooting.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Thomas kicks to Thompson. Thomas a screen. Pass to Magruder. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And defensively, this is the opposite of how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I mean, you spend all that time in the locker room trying to get mentally prepared. Then you come out and give up that? No.
New York moving it around. Out to Morris, expanding his range. Buries the long-range jumper. Morris has got 5.
Oh, they can't miss their 3rd make in a row to begin the half.
Thompson outside. Locked up there for Thompson. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's B-Train. He's got 26. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And beginning to pull away. Really effective play calling halfway through this one.
Well, they figured out what's working, and that's what they're going to keep handling.
The screen from Thompson. He kicks it to Thomas. The feed to LeBron. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one. But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Feeds it to Thomas. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. 12 points for him.
And with his usual degree of difficulty, I mean, that's an easy one. Thomas able to just catch and release.
There's B-Train. He has 28 points for the game. Grant the pass to B-Train. Just 5 on the clock. And he jams it with authority.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
And when you take a look at that shot chart, the amount of misses lately really is unbelievable.
Man, this is a joke, right? I mean, there's been some glimpses of hope, but they've been few and far between.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Hernan Gomez. Looney comes in for Porzingis. Hardaway is subbed in for Jeremy Grant. Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. Well, you look at B-Train, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player. And, of course, Isaiah Thomas.
And whether it's been attacking off the bounce or pulling up, both these guys have been lighting it up.
Ilyasova, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. And both free throws good for Thomas. New York leading by 16. Outside Hardaway. There's the pick. Over James. And there's another one for the Knicks. Here's Thomas. He's got 14. Kicks it to Ilyasova. On the wing, James. Dishes to Love. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Brown. And there's a whistle that goes on B-Train. That's his third foul of the game. The Cavaliers trail by 18. Thomas dishes to Love. 13 feet away. And he gets the jumper to drop. Love's got 9.
Oh, you gotta respect how zoned in Love is. The D can't do anything more. He's just too good with that jumper.
No high post. Morris passes to Beecher. There's a whistle, and it goes on Isaiah Thomas. And that'll be his third foul so far. Out to the right wing. Here's B-Train. He has 30 on the clock. And he banks in the layup. B-Train's got 6 here in this quarter.
He continues to be their go-to guy. If they close this game out, his stamp will be all over this board.
Thomas kicks to LeBron. Over Hardaway. Great D that time from Hardaway.
He keeps battling, but so far this quarter, he hasn't been able to get it going.
And the 3 off target. The Cavaliers trail by 18. Here's James. Great D that time from Hardaway.
He's the key if they're going to make a run. He's been way off this quarter.
To the left side wing. Out to Morris. Launches it. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
He's trying to help him add to this lead, but he just can't find his touch.
Thomas is screen on Hardaway. Out to the wing. Ilyasova. No one around him. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got his 3rd assist on the night. The Knicks leading by 15. Outside Hardaway. Now the dish to Noah. Morris a screen. Good on the shot.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior. 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
Yeah, you can sense he wasn't happy with how things are going here. Probably looking to change it up a bit.
Well, you have to review your matchups, make sure you're maximizing the potential of each one.
Ntilikina, he's checked in for Morris. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Near the three-point line, it's Thomas. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. B-Train's got 9 rebounds now tonight. It's deflected. Outside Crowder. Lets the 3 fly. A 3-pointer is right on target. Crowder's got his first 3 points of the game.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Passes it to Hardaway. They set the screen. And stolen by Ilyasova. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now.
The assist from Thomas. Finding the open man. Nice decision offensively.
New York leading by 12. And there's the pass to Looney. Noah the screen. B-Train passes to Looney. Hardaway with a wide open look. Hands it from downtown. Hardaway has got his second bucket tonight.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Thomas dishes to Ilyasova. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And he wasn't going to get away with that one. Still in motion when he set that screen.
He even knew he wasn't in good position. He tried to slide himself into a better spot. The official wasn't happy.
Noah, the pass to Beecher. Looney kicks it to Noah. Some nice passing by New York here. Pass to B-Train. Noah the screen. Here's B-Train. And it's off the back rim. No good. The Cavaliers trail by 15. Pass to Thomas. Ilyasova, a screen. Here's Zizic. He feeds it to Ilyasova. The three. And another three for Cleveland.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
Passes to B-Train. Here's Looney. Here's B-Train. 32 points in the game. And here's the second time to finish it off.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Outside Thomas. Osman. It's rebounded by Noah. Noah's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
He'll be beating himself up if they can't come back because he is not carrying his weight at the offensive end.
The Cavaliers trail by 14. Outer dishes to Thomas. And here is Ilyasova. He's got 6. Outside Crowder launches a 3 and another 3 for Cleveland.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
The Knicks leading by 11. B-Train passes to Hardaway. Pass to Ntilikina. Noah the screen. Here's B-Train. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Well, the D was slouching there, and he rose up and confidently hit that shot, just like he did in the first half.
Now here's Ilyasova. He dishes it to Crowder. Shot clock at 6. With the fadeaway. Crowder with another miss. New York's got the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. B-Train passes to Looney, and he was kicked in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. A different look for New York. Hernan Gomez is checked in for Noah. Porzingis is coming in for Looney, and it's Troy Daniels in for Hardaway. And Cleveland also making a change. Thompson's checked in. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Outside Thomas.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
1:21 left in the third. Thompson outside. Thomas a screen. And Thompson kicks to Crowder. Shot clock at 6. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Porzingis.
And for a guy who shoots a lot of threes, Crowder does a pretty good job of getting himself to the free throw line.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
The pass to Beecher. In by Porzingis. There's a screen to the left wing. In the corner, Daniels. And again, it's the Knicks missing. The Cavaliers trail by 9. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Clearly a foul.
For Cleveland, they have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Clock management, this is where they can get a 2 for 1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
29 seconds left to play here in the third. And there's a whistle that goes on B-Train. That will be foul number 5 on him. Rodney McGruder's checked in for Cleveland. Thomas with the ball. 14 points for him. He kicks to Thompson. Outside Crowder. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Crowder's got 10 points in the quarter.
Taking the initiative, Crowder going in strong.
Here's B-Train. Trying to get back on track. Steinbaum, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
And So it's the New York Knicks ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Right back after this break. It's the NBA playoffs. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action here in this game 2. New York leading by 9. Porzingis and Hernan Gomez are together down low. Lakina out there with B-Train, and it's Daniels in at the small 4. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Porzingis inside, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Porzingis has got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for New York. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Thomas dishes to Crowder. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Nice work offensively, and Crowder caps it off inside.
New York shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. The feed to Daniels. They set the pick. New York moving it around. He used that pick just right. B-Train's got 40 points.
He is a dangerous outside shooter, and if you leave him open, he can bury them consistently.
Pulls it from the elbow. Nice spin off the left rim and in. 16 points for Isaiah Thomas.
Well, and at his height, Thomas has to account for his defender. He has that innate sense of when he has enough space to get a shot off.
No good from Beecham. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Crowder gets to Thomas. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. For the Knicks, Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Daniels, and Morris subbed in for Ntilikina. We'll switch here also for Cleveland. Love's checked in. And so it's Cleveland with it. The Cavaliers again can't hit. B-Train passes to Hernan Gomez. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson. And he can't get the first one. And Cleveland making a change here. James is checked in. And he's good on the second. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Thomas dishes to LeBron. Pass to Magruder. Expanding his range. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. The Knicks leading by 8. Morris a screen. There's the screen. Porzingis. And he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick. Porzingis has got 4 points in the quarter. LeBron gets the Love. It's a pick by Love. Thompson passes to James. Passes it to Magruder. 5 on the clock. Thomas with the ball. Started now by Morris. From the arc. Thomas, no good.
He hit a 3 in the first half. Now he's searching for his first outside shot in the second half.
Here's Grant. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And now it's a 12-point Knicks lead.
Indicative of what we've seen tonight. One team being the aggressor, the other failing to react.
You know the saying, numbers don't lie. You see it up there on the scoreboard.
James outside. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Six to shoot. On the wing. Count it.
You can't lose James in these situations. He's fantastic at scoring when a screen is involved.
The Knicks leading by 10. Now Morris. There's the pick. No good from Beecham.
He finds a major hole in the D beyond the arc. Still can't cash in.
inside Thomas. Back to LeBron. And James throws it down.
You got to enjoy watching James go off. He's hot, but he can't be contained.
New York's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Morris kicks to Porzingis. And stolen by LeBron. Pass to Magruder. Out the basket and the foul. He trained, and so he's picked up it. For the rest of this game. Etwan Moore is jumped in for the Knicks. And here is Morris. The pass to Hernan Gomez. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. And the Knicks lead by 6. Thomas kicks to Magruder. Backs up a 3. And Thomas is good for 3. Thomas got 9 points here in the second half.
And this is one of Thomas's go-to shots. Incredibly consistent three-point.
Morris passes to Porzingis. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. That free throw good from Porzingis. No good on the second free throw.
Yeah, but the main thing is the 2-possession lead is secure.
And it's Magruder in the corner. Offline with his 3.
And extending the D there, putting a lot of pressure on the shooter.
Yeah, because you're spread out. It can be difficult to contest these shots, but not for him.
Morris into the lane. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Out to Morris. Feeds it to Moore. From deep. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
This has not been his best effort. He's lucky his teammates have been there to bail him out.
And Thomas has it in the corner. Passes it to Magruder. LeBron kicks to Magruder. A three-pointer, no good. The Knicks leading by 4. Morris outside. Good work there as it goes. Cleveland's got a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. They set the pick. Thompson in the corner. Over Hernan Gomez. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by James. LeBron's got his 6th assist on the night. And it's Grant in the corner. Porzingis passes to Morris. New York moving the ball around. Porzingis with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
That free throw good from Porzingis. The Knicks making a switch here. Hardaway's checked in. And so he hits both. Here's Thomas. Kicks it to LeBron. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Man, don't do it. Going for that pump fake. James has it just impeccable. Fooling the defense night in and night out. Shoot 2.
First one falls.
Well, it's clear that James is already an all-time great, a champion, a surefire Hall of Famer unless you're an idiot.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. The Knicks leading by 5. Inside, Porzingis, and a dunk by Porzingis.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Thomas dishes to LeBron. Pass to Magruder. He feeds it to Thomas. He kicks to James. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
That's just a lack of communication. 2 guys just not on the same page.
The Knicks have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. And some solid looks for them. Morris pitched to Hernan Gomez. Shoots from 12. And James pulls it down. James has got his 5th rebound in this one. Dishes it to Thompson. James sets the screen for Thompson. Thomas kicks to LeBron. 6 on the shot clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Love, no luck.
That's the shot they're looking for. Clean 3-pointer. Just can't get the go.
Thomas against Morris. Makes good on the step-back jumper. Morris has got 4 points this quarter.
And the D just a step slow reacting to the step back.
It's a pick by Love. Love with the screen for Thomas. There's the dish to Thompson. Can't connect from short range.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Yeah, he has that capacity. He knows exactly where to position himself to protect the rim.
Morris outside. Sinks the 3-pointer.
What a total 180-degree turn here. He wasn't making anything in the first half, but he looks like a totally different player now in the second half.
Thompson, a screen on Hardaway. Here's Magruder. Outside Thomas. Can they get it? He lays it in. Thomas got 21. New York leading by 10. Now, here is Morris. The pass to Porzingis. Puts up a 3, and there's Morris. That's good on the assist by Porzingis. Morris has got a pair of 3s here in the 4th quarter for New York. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Thomas. It's hauled in by Porzingis.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Here's Morris. The Cavaliers pull it in. Love's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Magruder. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
Yeah, that's just poor decision-making. He's got to be better in those situations.
I'd love to hear his explanation of coach right there. I mean, that should be an interesting conversation.
LeBron kicks to Magruder. It's a pick by Love. Back to James. Shot clock at 6. And it falls over the rim and in. LeBron's got 8 here in the quarter.
Thompson knows his role well. He's a willing screener who is effective at creating space for his teammates.
Hardaway passes to Morris. Screened by Porzingis. Morris with the ball. Now Thomas defending. Porzingis can't hit. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Thomas kicks to Magruder. Back to Thomas. Love with the screen for Thomas. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
Hey guys, that's going to wrap it up. Fans are piling out the exits. Obviously a huge win here in game 2 for New York.
When you shoot this well from 3-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooter.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for B-Train.
He had those defenders shaking their heads. There were times when they thought they had a handle on him, and then just like that, he'd go off on another tear.
Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
Here's Morris. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Shot in the game clock separated by 5.
And really nothing they can do now. They just got to play this one out.
Yeah, you know you're supposed to go hard and compete the game. They're so frustrated right now. I don't see that happening.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Here's LeBron. Nice teamwork to set up the pick play and make the space for the J.
I like how James shoots off the pass. He knows how to catch the D by surprise.
The clock now can just run out for the Knicks. Here's Ntilikina. So it's New York picking up the win. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in the series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic.
It's time for us to say so long. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage during the second round of the NBA Eastern Conference Playoffs. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Owens, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.
DJ, great game. Thanks, Char. Am I blowing up?
You're trending. Oh, hey, we need to go do an interview with the guys in the studio. Let's go.
Let's get it, man.
Hey, Shaq here. You showed me a lot out there tonight with the way you were able to dominate the glass. Was that something you set out to do?
Shaq, something that we always talk about in practice and in meetings is how we want to close out possessions on defense. I mean, that is something that we all bought into, and it's the goal of ours each time we take the court. So I'm not so much worried about my individual performance on the glass so much as how we rebound as a team.
Spoken well. You should take Kenny's place. Back to you, Ernie.